Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is July 19th, and everybody's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? Yeah, that was Medjed, trying to find out who caused the train incident. So, they're good guys? Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods, but they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Well, sounds like they were almost kind of on our side, but clearly since they declared war on us, not so much. What's going on here? Medjed, those guys that claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods, they dare call themselves heroes after those attacks. They're fighting Medjed next. The Phantom Thieves are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Okay, I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. The masses love to be entertained. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get into the top 10. People look at smart students differently. Do they? And of course they do. We're in the top 10. Everyone's gonna have our eyes on us. We get 3 points in charm. What are we? We're still suave. I feel like we're gonna level up our charm soon. But then again, I'm not quite sure. There is actually a way for us to check.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your own fault, Ryuji.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry, I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? Tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime, after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
Well, I'm sure we can find somebody. Right?
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Aw man, how are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They've carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I want to say no. I feel like we'll be okay. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. It's probably why our exams are... Okay, Ryuji. You know those are two separate things, right? Always looking to blame something on his grades. Come on, man.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
Okay, that wasn't ominous or anything. we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. I agree. So I had mentioned this before, but there is actually a way you can check to see how close you are to leveling up your social stats. We'll talk to you later, Ryuji. Sorry, buddy. Actually, what do you have to say first? Our exams are finally over. So much happened this semester. If there's anything you'd like to know, ask away. Consider it the Newspaper Club's special service. Oh, what are your summer plans? I've got my newspaper club activities. There's plenty to do with all these incidents going on. I'm hoping I can attract new members if I write up some really good articles. Okay, well, with that out of the way, so if you go to the end, not the girls' bathroom, because we are a boy, if we go in here, we can reflect and see how close we are to leveling up our various social stats. So we're somewhat close to knowledge, somewhat close to charm, definitely close to proficiency. No idea with guts. We did just level that up yesterday, I think, and then somewhat close to kindness. So if you're ever curious, if you've got something that you need to hit like a social stat rank for, like I think Makoto is like, I think it's knowledge, and then I know that Iwai at Untouchable, that's guts. If you're ever curious, you can go to the bathroom and figure it out then. But for now, I do need to go and grab all of the SP items and all of the summer only items, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to that real quick. Okay, and now that that is all out of the way, there is one more thing you do need to check on. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, so you are going to need 8 silk yarns and 8 Tim clasps. So, as you can see, I've got more than enough of that. If for whatever reason you don't have enough, you can go ahead and head to the secondhand shop and buy some more, but realistically, with how much grinding we do in mementos and all the item upgrades that we get from Jose, you really should have more than enough. But what we want to do now is going to go ahead and go to the underground walkway and interact with one of these little job listing cart things, displays, I don't know. And we're going to talk to Rafflesia, I think that's how you say it. We do need enough kindness, but we're kind. Seems kind of tough though. Yeah, we can do it. Let's apply.
Okay.
You know, it'd be awesome if I could just apply to all the jobs that I wanted with just a phone call and they would immediately hire me and then also let me work whenever I want for basically decent amount of money, but we know that's not how it works. So now that we have successfully gotten that job with a simple 3-second phone call, we are going to go, hello on, we're gonna go ahead and work today, right? No, just kidding. I forgot something very important, is you wanna go ahead and go to Shinjuku, and you wanna talk to Chihaya, and go ahead and get a luck reading for kindness, because that will give us more points, and I'm glad I didn't forget about that, because that would have really messed up my plans. I would have had to figure something out. We're gonna get a luck reading. It's gonna cost 5,000 yen. And just a reminder, this is going to be for kindness. There it is. Kind of got a busy day with a lot of different things, and I'm really trying my best not to forget everything. It's important to hit everything for the most part. You can skip the SP recovery items, the summer items, if you really want to, if you don't want to have to worry about all the money stuff, but for all the social stat stuff, for all the confidant stuff, would definitely recommend taking advantage of the 100% guide. If you are somebody who is playing this for the first time, I always recommend not using the 100% guide and just kind of exploring the world on your own, but since this is like my 5th playthrough this game, it's fine. Working at the flower shop will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, it will also improve your kindness. From time to time, you will receive an order for a special bouquet. Try to craft it to your customers' wishes. If you succeed, you may receive more money or more of a boost to your kindness.
What do you want to do?
So I'm just gonna double check I didn't miss anything. I almost missed the luck reading and that would have been bad. Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and work here today. Yes, I wanna work. Come on, Morgana. And let's see what this is all about.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Megumi Hanasaki, the owner of this shop. I'll do everything myself today, so you can just observe me and try to learn the ropes. Well, let's begin.
Hey!
That apron suits you. Thanks, Morgana. I really appreciate it.
Here.
Well, here's your pay for today. 3,200 yen. That's not bad for not doing anything.
great.
Good work, Renkun. Come back again when you have the time. I will do that.
How are you feeling?
Nice job, you worked pretty hard today. Still, I bet this job making gifts has boosted your kindness. So, that's 2 points. And we get 2, normally you get 1, but because we got the kindness reading,
Wanna head back?
we get an extra point. Thanks to Chihaya, and that's why she's one of the best confidants to level up. Plus, she's a nighttime one, and there aren't a ton of nighttime confidants, so it's good to have that. So I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn at a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all of his depictions. Taking all this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done, I guess? Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
No, we don't, but that's okay. So, we did well on our exams. So you had tests, right? How'd they go? Perfect. Oh, you have a good look on your face. You can have this. Look at your face with it. Look at my face with it. A dandy mirror. You actually are smart, huh? You showed me. Studying is good and all, but men need to keep up their looks too. Looking clean is important. I wouldn't mind taking fashion advice from Sojiro. He seems like quite the ladies' man, considering how often he gets called, but we do have a crossword today. The clue is these gauge student knowledge. Those are, of course, your final exams or just finals. These are exams held at the end of the semester to determine how proficient the students have become in each subject. O and X are symbols often used when grading finals, but their meanings differ in Japan from those in other countries. O doesn't always mean that the answer is right.
All right.
Nice.
Interesting, interesting. But with that little extra point out of the way, we are going to go ahead and head back to Shinjuku, even though we were just there earlier in the day, because we do want to pick up a couple books at the bookshop, bookstore, magazine store, whatever it's called over here. And those 2 books are the Flowerpedia and the Learn Pro Darts. You could have picked up the Learn Pro Darts earlier, I believe, but the Flowerpedia, I'm pretty sure you can only get that once you've worked at Rafflesia. So now that we've done that, we're gonna hang out with Hifumi tonight. I need a star persona. I do have one. Nice. I don't have to go back to the Velvet Room. And there it is. And let's see how she's doing after our first lesson, if you want to call that.
Good evening.
Good evening, Amamiya-kun. It's even hotter this summer. Do you remember your promise? You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. In order to do so, I would like you to start off by learning the basics of shogi. Would you like to play a match? And we can grow closer. We've got the persona. So, let's hang out with her.
I look
Well
forward
then,
to it.
I look forward to this match. I do too.
I'll start.
Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense. Useless. Awaken, dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume all. Dark Inferno Rook! Can you hear them, the wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield? With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. At last, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power. I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice. Not at all. It is? You're a strange one indeed. My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger, to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my, subjects. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird, or that I'm otaku, or that I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too. Don't worry about them. It's okay to be who you are.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought. And we can sense a deep trust from Hifumi. We get star rank 2. No ability yet, but extra XP from Arcana Burst. That will do for today. Oh, there's something I wanted to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. Okay, do you want to do that? Doesn't really sound like you do. You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it in the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. And we get an extra point of knowledge, because Hifumi is such a good teacher. Until our next match. Goodbye.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Oh, you mean Medjed.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.